Yellowstone Season 5's latest casualty shares his reaction to his character's devastating fate. The acclaimed neo-Western drama, created by Taylor Sheridan, has captivated viewers since its premiere on Paramount Network in 2018, following the Dutton family's struggle to protect their massive Montana ranch from threats at every border. With a stellar ensemble cast, including Kevin Costner, Kelly Riley, Wes Bentley, and Cole Hauser, Yellowstone is a modernized perspective on classic cowboy tropes. In an interview with Screen Rant, Denim Richards shared his thoughts on Colby's tragic death in Yellowstone's most recent episode. Colby, attempting to save young Carter, Finn Little, from a disobedient horse, is fatally kicked numerous times in a painful moment that left viewers and characters alike reeling. Colby marks the third death of Yellowstone Season 5, Part 2 after patriarch John Dutton, Costner, and villain Sarah Atwood, Dawn Olivieri. Reflecting on his time with the show, Richards said, "You have a myriad of emotions that come. But at the end of all of it, you realize that everything good ends, and you just have to appreciate the journey. As I've kind of said, I feel like this has been very much an exercise in what you want your career path to look like, and an opportunity to be around tremendous people. I've learned so much about the craft and the art and professionalism and business, and because of, not only Taylor, but with 101 studios, and with Paramount. I met so many of them, and have such a great relationship. So, to be on a show that is a once-in-a-generational type of show, of course, is a phenomenal thing, and no matter what happens, no one can ever take that away. So, it's been such a beautiful ride, and I'm excited, because the fans have received it in such a tremendous way. We have some of the most loyal and very patient fans, so for the show to still be getting the numbers and the reception that it's getting, even after our 18-month layoff, is pretty amazing. That I learned about it in May, so it's been a while, a couple months now, of holding that in. And, of course, it becomes a little bit challenging at times when you are doing upfronts and interviews, and everybody's talking about, like, oh, so, Colby and Tita, are they finally gonna get together in this? Everybody has their own theories about how something's gonna go down. And you're like, anything's possible. Laughs. You kind of have to be very general about it, but for us, as artists, we all talk, and we share the information that we feel is pertinent, and that needs to be shared, because outside of the characters, we really exist. We've all gotten so close over the last 6-7 years, so you have conversations, but at the end of it, we're all professionals. We understand that Taylor has invested so much time, energy and effort, as well as Paramount, 101, and finances, into creating this show. Nobody wants to sell them short, or the audience short, by leaking something. So it definitely made sense, because you wanted everybody, you wanted all these moments, to land with the full gravity. You didn't want somebody to have heard about the potential that Colby could die back in September. That, I feel like, would kind of take some of the tinge off of that possibility of what it was. So I think it was just kind of part and parcel of the course. Yeah, again, it's one of those things where you're always kind of navigating this tightrope between the who and the do, right? You have the character, and then you have you, as the individual, and you're kind of always walking and threading that needle, because it feels, often, that they intertwine, because you've been a part of it for so long. So, on the one hand, you have, obviously, the emotions of the ups and the downs, and the this and the that's, and then once you kind of deduce everything down and reduce it, you kind of realize you're paid to serve a story. That's ultimately our job as artists, is to serve a story that is bigger than us. We're not standing on a stage doing a monologue, it's not the Denim Richards monologue, and everybody's just here to do that. It's a part of a larger theme and a larger narrative. And you know, it sounds funny when you're hearing it, but oftentimes, for artists, it feels, because we are so well taken care of, that oftentimes, if you don't have a high level of introspection, it's very easy to get kind of very myopic in your approach, and myopic in your thinking, that it's like, it's all about me, and it's about how I feel. It's like, no, it's a much larger thing. So, I think that once you get past that, you just do what you have to do, and you deal with your emotions in a professional way, hopefully. And again, like I said, I think this has really just been a stress test to how I feel like I want to handle my career, and if we're going to have a long and fruitful career, like I'm hoping we will be able to have, there's chances are this won't be the last time that something like this happens. Maybe those stakes will be even higher, and you'll have to, hopefully, handle it with the same level of professionalism.